everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Palmer's Cardinals going up against Cousins' Redskins. With that, we'll send you up to FedEx Field and join our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And the damage that David Johnson did in Week 12 was mainly through the air. 58 on the ground, but 103 receiving yards. He also scored a receiving touchdown.
And his versatility should surprise no one. Maybe the level he's playing has opened up some eyes, but he came out of Northern Iowa, went there as a wide receiver before becoming a running back, maintained both of those skills in a big way, and now he's the #1 threat on offense for the Arizona Cardinals.
And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Palmer to throw. And a third down pass falls incomplete.
Man, play smart, Gary. I don't want to hear about this on the feed. I went for it on 4th and 80, and I didn't get it. Just play smart, Gary. You might win this game.
The son of former Bears kicker Kevin Butler.
Sick of it, Gary.
For the Redskins, Jamison Crowder.
I've been wanting you to play smart. I don't know why you don't play these guys smart, man. You got some skills.
And this will be down just
you be going for it on 4th and whatever, and just when you lose and the ball be hanging in your hand. Thank you. We got a delay to it. Ooh, excuse me, Gary.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. 51 right. Watch it now, Barney.
In motion left goes a tight end. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's the first carry for Matt Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Starting 11 here for the offense. It's going to take some snaps here in a second. Wide receiver Pierre Garçon, always been a very good force in this league.
I agree with you totally on that. Even as a youngster, played with a fury, played with force, continues to do that now as a veteran, and knows how to mentor the younger guys.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. And here is the Cardinal defense.
Calais Campbell is one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run, and adds excellent kick blocking ability.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
And Jay Gruden says, let's go for this thing. They're going to try it here on 4th.
Now let's go. Blue landing. Blue landing. Motion, motion, motion. Reset, reset, reset.
Play clock winding down.
Detroit.
4th down, Cousins. This is caught by Jackson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? We know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. And we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders. And Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
And Charles, what a game against the Cowboys for Jordan Reed. 10 catches, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. He seemed unguardable.
We've talked about how throughout this season, more and more people are starting to realize that Jordan Reed is probably the best route-running tight end in the league. But how about what he does after he catches the ball? His basketball background comes into play. See those crossover steps he was taking? You see those moves he was making? Jordan Reed is something else and played that game with a lot of toughness. Battled through a shoulder injury to finish that game.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
That's caught at the 2. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now, they're not close to the 1st down.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On 1st and 10, it's
Thank you.
Looking for Johnson. It's intercepted. Well, he will bring this.
Wow, easy, Gary. That was easy, Gary.
Redskins touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come.
Get better,
those eyes
Gary.
get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
I don't want to hear no excuses after this game. I don't want to hear my clock ran out. I was getting phone calls. I was getting ready to hit the road. You've been asking for this, and you said I've been running from you, and I don't appreciate that, Gary. So you need to come with it. Bring it.
When each side points at the other. Hey, you
Bring
did it.
it.
No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
This ain't playtime.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They go play action. action here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It goes as a pickup of 23. And it'll give the Cardinals a first down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Palmer on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's
well,
complete.
you gonna get your butt roasted here.
They give him 15 more, and it's another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now Palmer, over the middle, it's Fells. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see.
Oh, my guy was right there.
And I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Second and 10 now, and it's Palmer. He's going to flip that out to the
flat. Gary, man.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Man, Gary, I ain't going to lie to you. If you keep doing this, man, I hope you win with it, man, because you're going to get another pick eventually. The only reason I say that because I'm not going to keep letting you do that.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right, you might beat me on this play because I'm going to try something different.
Third and 2. Now Palmer finding Fells complete. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Carson Palmer.
Hope you got your foot boots on.
The sneak from a yard out. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
You're in a very, very terrible situation there, Gary. Oh.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown
Gary.
to kick it away.
I will say you do play a little bit better than J. Lou, but you got a lot of work, dog.
A couple yards deep.
Why is Van moving so slow?
Only to the 10-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Here's the option going right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin. Second down, Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Garcon, the man in motion. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Cousins now on 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Get up off me, Patrick Peterson. Get up off me, homeboy. Get up off me, homeboy.
Jackson, 49 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
It's a no-fly zone, Gary. It's a no-fly zone, Gary. You want some of this, you're going to get some of it. I'm going to send you on that road with a well-whipped tail, Gary. We finna find out who's better between me and you. You keep on saying, well, I only beat Dwayne, we barely beat me. But okay.
And he will be marked down right
like Brother Monte told you, the sun shines on the dog.
Getting set to trot out there
the sun shines on his
and they're
butt.
hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together.
Oh, my God, Gary. You just took a massive hit. You just took a massive hit. That's Sewell Craven. That's Sewell Craven, Gary.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. Fells has it, left side.
Okay, nice play, Gary. Nice play, Gary. I'm going to bust your tail, Gary. That's a nice play. Nice play. You're going to piss me off, Gary. Don't do it. Do not do it.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition.
Oh, my God, Gary, dog. Come on, man. Oh, my God, Gary. God,
when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually
oh, my God, Gary.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
4 catches against the Falcons for Fitzgerald. That moved him past Tim Brown and into 5th place all-time in receptions. He continues to climb that ladder.
And he's also one of those guys that doesn't just talk about trying to get better in the offseason and increase his game. He actually does something about it. Every year he has his own camp. He invites some of the past great wide receivers to come to the camp, work with him, sit around and talk ball. They watch film. They go over techniques. They talk about how to get better. They work on his body. You name it. Larry Fitzgerald always trying to improve.
Throwing again here, Palmer. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran down a nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is, and the running back dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 3rd down, Palmer. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there.
Front the ball, Gary. You playing good. Just play some defense. Yes, thank you, Gary, because I don't want to hear it, because if I stop you, you're going to say, well, I went for it on my territory. Now, come on, Gary. Play good ball, man. The game is not over yet. You give up on your defense. You got a good defense.
Very good kick, angled for the
I mean, it ain't going to help you, but you got a good defense. And my fans, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show. Brother Damian Young, the man who took an early loss to brother Montre Nelson, but redeemed himself by beating the guy I'm beating right now. I think he won it at the last second. It was a close game, though. It was by no means a bad game by Gary. But
starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Chandler Jones in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
All right, hold on. I ain't about to do nothing, but, yeah, hold on.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Cousins now. Brought in over the middle by Grant.
Oh, my God, Gary. This man is 8 of 8 passing on you,
man. And now a first down following that long gain. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Now Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chandler Jones in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now a second down throw for Cousins. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 3rd and long for Cousins. He's got time. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of
good job, baby. Good job.
Game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're
going Gary trying his best, though. I like Gary. He be trying his best. I mean, Gary don't want nothing more than just getting his butt whooped. He just like getting his butt whooped. I'm okay with that. I give him what he deserves.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here.
I want to thank everybody
situation.
for tuning in.
The punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
Oh, no, Gary, no. Golly,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. That goes for a gain of 31. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. He's had it.
Boy, you lucky I pushed the wrong button, boy. Oh, Gary, you gonna pay for that one. You gonna
45 yards.
You gonna miss the field goal probably anyway, but you gonna pay.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT.
Oh, Gary.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Cousins now on second down. Caught on the right side. Reed. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
A gain of 6 there on first. In motion right, Garcon. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Cousins from the gun on third.
Oh, there, he's
pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And the Cardinals going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
What's up, Matt? See, Gary, I'm going to play silly because I believe I can beat you, big guy.
They're going on 4th and 13. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Cousins on 4th down. Jordan Reed.
Yeah, I told you, I feel like I don't fear you, Gary. Yeah, I don't fear you, Gary. That's why. That was so sweet. You ran right by, you ran right by the guy that I was throwing it to. That was so sweet.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play.
Look at that big old hole, Gary. Golly, Gary.
Touchdown, Washington. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
See, my baby tired of me being on Madden today, you know what I'm saying? So she wanted me to go and
Following
beat
the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
And he can't get away from the pressure. Palmer sacked. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense.
Yeah, you couldn't even get the ball out of your
hand.
hand.
Here before we get to halftime.
Yeah.
On second down, here's Palmer. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. On 3rd down, Palmer. Man open left side is Brown. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. So that means they're down to
well,
one.
Gary, you're in a tough situation. If you go for it and don't get it, you give me some more points because you're going to give up points because you ain't got no defense. Then if you punt it, you might be able to play some defense, so you only got one timeout, so you might be able to force a field goal out of it. Or do something smart, but just, Gary, come on, man. This is just getting to be the, oh, my God.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Let's go. Sally 19.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll indeed go for it. Palmer.
Told you, Gary. Golly, that should have been a pick six, Gary.
Golly,
you don't listen. You hard-headed, Gary.
And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. A look at Washington as they
Gary.
come onto the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal
making my
pretty much
guys
in the
mad,
bag.
Gary.
Now
They
you
want to
try
eat.
for the end zone a couple of times.
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Surveying the field. And incomplete on the deep ball. Brian Grant, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Get my ball back, Gary.
So the ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
You're going to pay.
Downfield.
You're going to pay just like Jay Lou paid.
In this case, though,
what's that? Now?
You're going to pay just like Jay Lou paid. So you and Jay Lou can figure out who better between each other because y'all both play just the same. Piss poor. The only difference is he scored 14 points at the end of the game, and you might not even get 14, Gary, with his piss poor performance.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Gary, I'm giving you so many opportunities, and you don't want to take it.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
How in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz.
Oh, my God, Gary. Oh, my God. Man, this is ridiculous. We earned this thing out. We earned it all out. Turn this
Redskins are
mother
going to
out.
add on to their lead.
I said turn
He's a little bit
this
on the shorter side
mother
as a
out.
receiver. Maybe sometimes for the
I said
defense,
turn
it's tough to find
this
the guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that
said
rather than just
turn
winning with
this
height
mother
or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half.
I
They're
mean,
down
Gary
in this
playing
game, a
one
chance
right
for
now. I don't
the
know if
offense,
somebody else will
though,
play, but
to
I'm
put
gonna go
something
chill
on the
with
board,
my
get some
lady.
momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things
Maybe somebody
kick-started
tonight
for
who
them.
will get you,
And
but
you know what they have.
we done for the night. We eating anyway. We over here busting Gary all over the place anyway.
Skill, whatever the
Gary,
case is,
guys.
they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Gary, you getting your butt well
We don't care if it was luck or skill.
Now what you learned today, Gary? I just want to know.
When that
What you
ball's
learned
on the
today?
ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On 2nd down, Johnson.
Yeah, you're a little
He
hard-headed.
finds some
I
space
think you're a
past the
little hard-headed.
25 to the 27.
You're a little
Call it a
hard-headed.
pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Palmer on 3rd and long. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st down, it's Palmer.
Don't do that, Gary. Golly, man.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays.
Hey, Gary, when you picked up the 6 today, did you think he was going to beat me? Because I heard you kept saying that I was running from you. I just want to make sure we had that understood.
Palmer's going to keep it on the sneak.
We know
2
now
yards on the
that you
pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here.
Were we surprised a little bit? 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second guessing at all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd 1 sneak. I can't remember. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Carson Palmer taking it in. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
No, Gary. No, man. No, man. Well, at least you did better than Jay Lou. You got 19 points. It really pissed poor
and I
on both
think
of
that
y'all's
in
parts.
most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Oh, my God, man.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds,
Gary,
and that's going to be a
beat you
penalty.
so bad
You can
today,
see the
Gary,
looks
that you
on
don't
the faces of
understand
the
that
rest
there's
of
a
the
difference
team. You have one job to
between
do.
me
Just kick the ball
and
and
Jay
play.
Lou.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Thanks for connecting. I'm beating Gary'sButt.com. How can I help you?
Entire game. Execute your job.
Yeah, it's on I put the little link on the feed too, and we're on YouTube, on my YouTube. And Gary ain't doing it.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
1st down, here's Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Marcus Golden.
He is mad. He just I gotta watch that video. I'm gonna go record it so I can put it on my little movie thing, because that dude is mad.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Under pressure, they got him again. Chandler Jones.
And he was just sitting there. I was surprised. I played it like 5 times in a row. I don't know why he kept playing. I think he just didn't care. Yeah, I watched most of it. Pretty much most of it. You talking about you talking about the kickoff? Oh no, I didn't see the first. It kind of.
Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And Reed with it over the middle. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. And the former 4th-round pick in 2012 continuing to prove some of those doubters wrong that he used to have.
I remember when he got selected, there was a lot of controversy about that.
All I know is Brother Gary on here, he needs to get some work.
To take him in the 1st round, and people wonder, why would you
take
a second rookie quarterback?
Yeah.
Well, it's because he's smart, he studies hard, he prepares, he's ready to play, and now he's
Brother
commanding
Gary.
the respect of his team and playing at a really high level.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now it's Palmer.
Oh, Gary, golly, bro, man. Come with something a little bit better than this.
And it'll make it a 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Fells has it, left side.
Man, I'm all over that, Gary. You know, man.
46. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow.
This is something new, Gary.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Throwing now, Palmer on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Well, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Ooh, Gary, I was going to pick that off.
So old.
Ooh,
You're only
Gary,
65.
I was going to pick that off. Don't make my dogs mad, Gary. Don't make them mad, Gary. I will say, buddy, Gary, pretty good.
26 for a first.
He got this
This is third down. On third down, Palmer. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Take the field goal, man. You got a team.
They absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
You might get this one. I'm going to try a different defense
right here. They've got to make
here.
something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Let's go. Mirror. Regular. Deep. 7-19.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Palmer. It's Brian.
Man, are you kidding me, bro? That dude was draped all over him, man.
On that one.
God,
And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a first and goal. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Oh, Gary.
From 4 yards out. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches.
That's what I'm talking about, Gary.
Sometimes
you
they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
You know, because you, Gary, I'm playing, I'm going to go for it.
Line of the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Here we go. Green. Detroit.
On third down, Cousins. And he drops this off to
Good
Thompson,
job,
complete.
guys.
And he's able
Good
to get it
job,
to the 30.
Cousins, man. You looking great tonight, man. What's your name, Cousins?
So many times you hear today's
Kurt?
NFL
Oh, okay.
described as
Captain
a
Kurt?
space game.
Yeah, Gary.
Get your best
Yeah.
players into space with the
Yeah,
football in their
he's
hands.
decent. He's
That's why
decent.
sometimes
Yeah,
you
he's
just
pretty
swing
good.
it out to your runner, get him out in the flat,
He's
and
okay.
have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. In motion, the tight end. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Cousins. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Oh,
Both guys were there, but
that
it
was a
falls
catch, bro.
incomplete.
Man, get out of here.
And when all else fails as a defender, when
Yeah,
you're
that
not
was
there
weak,
in the
man. That gave
coverage,
you that, Gary.
your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Wide open, Gary. Wide open. They were confused. Wide open, bro. He was so wide open. You could have put a car through that hole.
It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. So here we go. First
so what you learned today,
now.
Gary? You shouldn't have this many points. I don't know why. I'm just not. I'm gonna stay without my time of these, Gary.
They go back to the ground with Jones.
But you shouldn't have this many points. That's a good beating you.
Right around the 26.
If I score right here, you want to score, man.
And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well.
You've been very
tight. So now we're going to see that loaded in the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
I'm going to give you a chance, Gary. I'm not going to throw you. I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you what you deserve. A well-whipped tail.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Oh, touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Garcon.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Kicking that ball today, boy. Good job.
And that will get the lead up to 14. So they
2-4 game, Gary. You got 7 minutes roughly to get in there. We got a chance.
I think a touchdown would
I'm
have
gonna
been
give you
the
a
final
couple.
nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now they're
Are you serious, bro? Come on,
they feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this? And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan.
I can shut you down, Gary, when I need to.
Drops
I
him
really
for a
can.
loss of 6.
Weakness, you keep running, it'll stop. It's not going to save you.
2nd down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see.
Get ready. Regular. Sally,
Now it's Palmer. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
He shouldn't have caught it in. It should have been a pick-off. That's why I'm glad they didn't give it to him. He wasn't even nowhere near it.
Really hurt their momentum.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go.
Here we go. It's Palmer on nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cravens in there to pick up his 2nd sack now.
Well, you can't say this was luck, because I dominated you the entire game. Yeah, the score don't really show it, but
and they'll start this drive.
I'm going to end you now, Gary. I'm tired of you right now.
Position.
Because you keep
They
saying
come
running
out
from me.
5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
You're going to learn today, Gary.
Tony Jefferson
You're
in
gonna
there
learn
with
today.
pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. To throw, Cousins. Shakes off the sack.
Cousins throwing him off of him. Pull him off of
again.
him.
Marcus Golden in
What's
there to
Cousins
get
say?
him. And this pass rush is long now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays.
As much as I would love to sit here and play,
And the
Gary,
defense will
it's
try
about
and
time
pin their
to
ears back and get
engage.
pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Detroit.
3rd and long for Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
And that play was what every defense is wary of.
It's 2-0 against you,
strike
Gary.
attempted downfield,
You're
but
better,
they were in
man.
excellent
You're
position.
better.
They didn't get fooled, and while he didn't come up with the interception, was able to bat the ball down.
What you learned today, Gary? That you
So
can't
on
keep coming with
fourth
that
down,
weakness.
Cousins will head to the sideline and give way to Dustin Hopkins. This to make it a 3-score game late.
Ooh,
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Gary, I know
And
you heard
on
me
that
on here
last
talking to you. I
drive,
said, what did you learn
went
today?
for it on fourth, turned it
Asked you,
over.
what did you
Good job
learn
by their
today?
defense, though. They
And
held them to
one
3,
thing
but
you
this
did learn
offense,
is
they got to be a
probably
little bit better, a little bit more
scared.
careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down,
You got to get better, big dog. Like right here, I'm going to bust your tail. I'm just telling you right now what I'm going to do.
Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
There goes Larry Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald.
We got Larry Fitzgerald explosive.
And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle
Oh, my
as
God,
soon as a
bro.
guy catches the football.
Didn't work out
I
there.
can lead a horse to the
Because when you
water.
give up the big run
I
after
can make
catch
them
the
drink.
rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
Good
They're
job,
going to
Ross.
start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past
All
the
right, Gary, I'm
30.
finna end you,
So
man. I'm
out
getting
now
tired of
come
playing
the
around with you, man.
Redskins.
I'm finna go on
And they're not
and
going
do
to play
like
this
we do.
conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you.
You ain't gonna score another touchdown
No one
like that with
goes out on the field
Fitzgerald,
and says,
whatever
all
his
right,
right
let's
name
just
is.
settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Yeah, Matt.
Not one that I've ever met.
The fourth quarter here,
It's
they've got the lead.
3
They
minutes
want to
left.
keep it on the ground. That's what they're
I'm
doing.
almost now. I'm gonna run it out because Gary ain't got no
Grinding,
chance.
keep it going. But you got to figure
He don't
now
even
they're gonna
believe
see
he can come
more
back.
People stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Second down, Cousins. On the catch, it's Crowder.
See, Gary don't believe he can
We'll
come
get it out a
back.
couple yards
Cousins
shy
is
of
just
midfield
going
at the 40.
very accurate.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time.
Crowder.
It moves the chains as well.
This was gonna happen to y'all to realize, Gary, for that weakness he was talking on the phone earlier, talking about y'all gonna blow us out.
And some
Y'all
of these
might,
guys
but
are just so
I don't
comfortable
see it.
getting outside of
But
the
we
pocket
want to eat.
that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his
Gary, you
movement
gotta
out of
get
the
better,
pocket.
man.
See if
You
they
gotta
stay on
really
the
get better,
ground
man.
for
You can't
second
keep getting on
down.
here talking about you had a chance and this. You gotta get better, man.
Cousins now from the 50.
Oh, that's an easy
there.
catch,
A
bro.
nice
That's an
hit.
easy
Jars
catch.
the ball free.
I can't believe they
and
gave that
brings
to
up
you
third
because
down.
he was wide open.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football
Okay,
is going to
Gary.
be conscious that it's
That's how we
probably going
wanna
to be
play?
contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
An extra DB added here for the Cards on third.
Blitzer play coverage.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Oh,
Whether you're playing
Gary.
West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the
Nah,
West
Gary,
Coast
my
offense
man
is
caught the
you're
ball,
either
he fell
throwing
on the
a
ground,
touchdown
rolled over,
or a check down.
and
In
he
other
still-
words,
he
look for
got
the big
up.
shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Give me them timeouts, Gary. Either way it goes, give me them timeouts.
Time running out here on the play clock.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
I don't know why they call it delay. I'm saying hype. Shit. You got maybe 2 chances, Gary. You got 2 chances.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
You know it, dude.
Jackson, the man in motion right.
No. Check. Patriot. Detroit.
Now Cousins on 4th down. Right side caught by Jackson.
Fight, Jackson.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Bye-bye, Gary. Bye-bye, Boucher. Bye-bye, Boucher.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Pitts ain't the only one to run that ball, Gary. I can run it if I want to. I just
5
choose.
yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive
You think because you
linemen?
was playing Damien
The guy that
and
is
he
carrying
whooping
the
your
ball
tail, you
behind
thought,
them
well,
can
you was
create
going
his
to come
own
in here and whoop
space
me.
and
You
break a
forget.
tackle along
I'm the
the
one
way.
been whooping Damien left and right. In Montreal.
Cousins here to throw. And the
both of
pressure
y'all
too
can
much
remember.
that time as Cousins goes down. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look.
Back that it up, Philly. Here we go. Leopard.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on,
And
man.
incomplete. The contact made the
They didn't
ball
give me that?
run free and brings up 4th down.
Well, Gary, you know what, man? Because I really
Every
don't
offensive
see
coordinator,
you winning
every play caller sheet, they have about
because I don't
5 or
think you
6
have
plays
what
per
it takes
game
to
that they
beat me
call
right
shot
now.
plays or
Not
big
yet.
plays.
Not yet. So I'm
And
going
you
to
don't get
test
many
you.
opportunities to
I'm
dial them
going
up,
to
and
see
they just
what you
did,
can do.
and they drop it.
If I get this
with
first
a
down,
great
game's
chance
over,
to make
Gary.
a big play, that's going to hurt.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Past the 20. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Okay. That's how you want to play it, Gary. That's how we can play it.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now it's Palmer. Caught by Nelson left side. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I'm a little frustrated, man.
And on
Gary.
that last play there, he's over
Gary.
400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Brother Gary.
Success.
You're a tough
Yeah,
opponent, though.
that, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities.
guy.
Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team is picked
Thank
up.
you, Gary.
This is
Bye.
intercepted.
Goodbye
that
and
should
get
do
out of
it.
my house.
Picked off by Greg
Goodbye,
Toller.
Gary.
There he goes left side. And he will bring
Get out of my
this
house,
one
Gary.
back. It's a
You learned tonight, didn't you?
for a Redskins touchdown.
You learned
Charles,
tonight.
we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many
What you learning tonight, Gary?
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how
You're
many
going to hit
times
that route
is
and
too
you're going to hit
many,
your road
because
route and
how
you're
many
going to
times have we
say,
seen a
I
team
got to
go
get
and
better,
play
man,
and
because
say, until
I'm
they
tired
stop
of
us,
I
we'll keep
could
going.
have scored.
Well, they got stopped on
against
that
you
one, and it cost
every
them 6
play. I could
points.
have. But it ain't going to happen, sir.
This will be taken about the 12.
You don't sit down,
And a
Matthew.
nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now.
Gary,
as
you
they
thought I
get
was going to
set
keep running that
take
man
over.
defense,
They're
didn't you? I
down
switched
big
it up
here
on you,
late.
didn't you?
I don't know.
I think that's what got you out
One
guard,
last
huh?
drive here for Pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's
Make
get
it
out of
up."
here and do something some other time." But
Really?
some teams like to do something at the
Gary,
end to
you really
feel a little
started
bit
to piss
better
me off, man.
as they continue to
really
move
are.
forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Thank you,
Now
Gary.
this one's intercepted. A third interception for Palmer. A great read and it's picked off.
Thank you,
The
Gary.
return stops at the the 39-yard line.
Oh.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have the big lead here late.
That's what you want to do, Gary. We can party. That's what you want to do.
And just think about how good that feels.
I want you to get back in that saddle and just say, hey, I can get better.
To win at home.
I'm better than
right?
I was
sometimes
today.
you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Cardinals, the big fella. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
I'm going to give you two.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
I'm going to give you two, Gary.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely.
You know what, Gary? I'm going to pass it on you. Nah, I want you to give me them timeouts and then I'll start passing. Give me them timeouts and then I'll start passing. I'm not going to keep playing with you, Gary, because we know who better. There ain't no reason to say otherwise. I'm averaging 60 points almost against you and J. Lou. J. Lulu.
No. Check. Patriot.
Throwing here. Cousins steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Detroit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this. And now the Cardinals going to
use them up, Gary. Then I'm going to go for it on fourth down. I
just
want you to use them up.
Fourth quarter of play.
I'm sick of playing you right now, Gary.
We'll see what they do here
I want you to get up and think you had a shot. You really did.
They'll go again to Jones.
See?
Room here to run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory.
Yeah, you're averaging giving up 100 yards rushing, bro.
Everything here, we're going to get a timeout.
You average that against everybody on this group.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go now.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Now, why won't Gary win?
When they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16.
Well, Gary, good job, Gary. You tried.
10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Goodbye, Gary.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call run, pass, it's all going to work.
You did try. But what you learned again, Gary, don't get in here telling me my guys are running from you, because they not. They eat. So goodbye and good night. Brother Gary don't know no better. Brother Gary don't know no better. Brother Gary. You ready, man? You ready, man? All right. I want to say thank you to all my fans for tuning in to the show. Gary don't know no better. He just want to be silly. He tried hard though. This was a nice pass here. Looked at it across the field. Gary kept, he think he knew what. Get him, Crowder. Get him, Crowder. All right, goodbye and good night, Gary.